Hello and welcome to ViewBuild. In this training video I'm going to build a moderately complex two-story villa. So what we need to do is click on one of these base plans and open the ground floor, then click on another one and go build the first floor. If you don't have those base plans there, just simply go to building, click on floor base tool and click the left button to add one. Then what I'm going to do is locate the north arrow, and there it is there, and I'm going to click on that elevation base and load in the north elevation. Then I'm going to click on that one and load in the west, load in that one, load in the south, click on that one and load in the east. Now you can turn those elevations on and off by simply clicking the display presentation layers button and unchecking the elevations layer. Okay, now the next step is to get your plans into a correct scale. So we just need to identify a measurement on our plan that shows a real world scale, and we select the base scale tool, click and hold the left button and drag to the other known point. Let go of the button and type in the actual scale and hit the scale button. Now of course you can work in meters, millimeters, feet, inches. Simply go to preferences and you can, the shortcut key for that is P, or you can go Windows Preferences and you can go to units and select your various measurements and decimal places. Now I like to get a couple of measurements off these just to ensure accuracy, and that's pretty good. Then we'll go through and do it to the upper floor plan. There we are, there's 6.5 meters there. There we go. Scale. Right, now you should really have a look at your plans before you start and just sort of get an idea of what's going on in your plan, and this, a little bit of pre-planning makes your model building a lot easier. Now if we look at this plan, we can sort of see we've got a set of stairs going up there, we've got a porch, we've got a garage, and you can see there's a few steps going down into it. So what I'm going to do is build anything that's on a different level to the main floor on a separate floor. So you can see the garage storage area is on a different level, this rumpus room is on a different level, the porch and outdoor patio are on slightly different levels. So I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate floors onto this initial plan. We go to the floor base foundation tool, we choose an outer corner, click the left button once, drag the mouse to the next corner, click the left mouse button once again, move the mouse to the next corner, and repeat this process around the perimeter of the plan. Like so. Now you don't want to end up with multiple points in a line, so if you end up in that situation, just hit the backspace key and it'll undo the last line you've drawn. Now as said before, I'm going to draw around this garage and put that on a separate floor, and I'm going to draw around the patio and porch. Now when I get to this last point, I just simply click the right button to finish the shape off. Now it's very important that we go to move mode, click on that newly created object, click on either the last point or the first point created and just square that point. There's our first floor. Now typical step height in Australia is 18 centimeters, so we can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, which equates to 720 millimeters or 72 centimetres high. So I'm just going to click on that floor, go to options and set the Y scale to 72 centimetres or 720 millimetres and click apply. Oops. Hit enter. There we go. Then I'm going to select the floor-based foundation tool again and I'm going to mark out this area. Now if you start drawing close to there, that object that we've just created, you might actually find that you end up with this effect where you've actually built it on top of that floor. To avoid doing that, simply select your floor-based foundation tool, press and hold the Shift key on your keyboard, and while you're holding that down, just click the left button on the surface where you want to create the object. And then let go of the Shift key, and you'll see you've got this little cross here. This indicates which object and orientation you're going to be drawing on. Now we can simply mark out that floor. Like so, and we're just tracing around the edge of that floor. Click that last button and then click the right button to finish it. Go to move mode, click on that last point and square it. There's our garage floor. Then we're going to do this patio floor. Now you can see that's just a rectangle, so we can actually, if we go here, click the drawing tool set, and we can select the grey rectangular foundation tool. Press and hold the Shift key, click the left button, let go of the Shift key, and we'll drag out a rectangular section. Click on that object, go to options, and we can set the height of that. And we'll make it just a little bit lower than the main floor. Finally, we'll do the porch here. Again, rectangular foundation tool, set a working plane, and drag out a shape. And again, we'll make that a little bit higher. So we've only got a small step into the main house.